But for real, I really need y'all to stop lying to people. I want to talk a little bit about MAC. Stop lying to people. The infamous MAC. Now, this would take a shit. Hey you guys, thank you so much for tuning into this channel. My name is MsTameraLyttle, and if this is your first time here, welcome. I like to consider myself a beauty enthusiast, a lover of all things hair, makeup, and everything in between. I didn't want to say too much in this video. I just wanted to do a quick Halloween look. Well, not really, because I'm really not into Halloween and I don't experiment a whole lot with color, but I figured why not go out on a limb and try something new. I did want to talk a little bit about the infamous MAC Studio Fix Foundation that I am trying out for the second time. Now, what made me try this out for the second time, you might ask? Well, a lot of the influencers have been reviewing MAC Studio Fix Foundation and some of its other products, and I was influenced. The first time I tried it was a few years ago, and the makeup artist took one look at me and said I was Nancy 50. Well, she couldn't be more wrong. Not only that, but the formula completely separated during the application process, and I couldn't take the smell. I figured years later they would change the formula and get rid of the smell. I don't want this video to come across so negative, but when I tried to pick out a foundation match, I didn't have any assistance, so the shade was completely off. I ended up having to mix it with one of my dark concealers, and overall, I made it work. The biggest difference is the finish. It was so nice. It was so nice. But the smell, however, unbearable. Couldn't take it. Not for me, sis. Return to sender. No exchange necessary. Towards the end of the video, I talk a little bit about the makeup artist on duty not being in the best mood and leaving. I don't want to place too much emphasis on that because I recently went back to Ulta just to pick up a few things, and the makeup artists at MAC were so nice. They were so nice and accommodating, and even though I wasn't even in the MAC section, they tried to lure me in. I almost fell for it, so it was like night and day. I say that to say it's not completely fair to tarnish or write off an entire brand just because you've had one or two bad experiences. People do have bad days. Lord knows I have them, and ma'am just could have been having a day. Now, this still doesn't take away the fact that they were so stank way back in the day, but I think they've come a really long way, so kudos to them for that. I will be back to try out some other things. Enough of me talking. I'm going to just let you guys watch and vibe out to the rest of the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, you guys.
called you so late, lad?
And just like that, we are done. I really stepped outside of the box and tried some color. I call myself being festive and doing something for Halloween. Halloween is not my thing. I'm not coming outside. Every Halloween, I take off for work. I don't want to deal with nobody, no masks. People trying to scare me. Like, what's wrong with you? Who does that? It's weird. This is my version of celebrating Halloween. I also told you guys that I was going to come back out with this wig. Well, I don't wear this outside, and I really feel like the camera is not giving this wig justice because this wig is fucking huge. I'm so hot right now. A bitch is sweating. But I really like the way this look came out. This nigga would take a shit. I'll wait for you. I want to talk a little bit about MAC, the infamous MAC. Now, I see all of the beauty influencers nowadays. I guess everyone is being sponsored by MAC. MAC is trying to make a big comeback because MAC really was that girl back in the day. I don't know how I feel. I think the foundation came out pretty good. MAC is still on that same bullshit. They don't want to talk to you. Really poor customer service. I don't know if homegirl was getting ready to leave for the day or she was getting ready to leave for a lunch, but she was not trying to help nobody else. She was just trying to clean up her station so she get the got out of there, okay? And I get it, but that's that narrative that MAC had back in the day, and I think that is what turned a lot of people off. They were just so tush and mean girl. I did pick up a shade that is not my shade, clearly. So I am gonna go back and get another shade. And maybe when I go back, depending on what kind of service I get, maybe I will pick up some concealer and the powder as well. And overall, I'm not mad at the foundation. Now, I see a lot of the influencers talking about how, oh, it doesn't smell bad. Yes, it does. Why y'all lying? MAC has and always will smell like paint. This is disgusting. It stinks. And no, my other foundations, none of my other makeup smells like that. Just this. I want people to be honest. I understand that, you guys are MAC ambassadors now, but we have to keep it a buck, okay? And it smells.
Yes, it does. It smells like paint. Primer. There. Okay? That's what it smells like. Sherman Williams. Just be honest. Talk about it don't stay. Smell like regular makeup. No, it don't.
Sorry to tell you. Even though it smells like paint, even though they have not the best customer service, I am not so mad at the finish. I think, it came out pretty good. This wig is hot as fuck and I need to get it off. Straight up. What has been your experience with MAC? Like, I haven't had the best experience. Before I even wore makeup, I remember wanting to get the MAC lip gloss. Like, that was a thing. Even back then, it was just really mean girly. Like, the customer service wasn't there. I'm getting the same vibe. If they were a little bit nicer, I would have picked out a better shade, and then maybe they could have helped me with the shade. I don't know. Or maybe she was just having a bad day. Who knows? With all of that being said, this is the final look. If I had to rate this foundation out of a 10, I would give it a 6. A solid 6. Honestly, if I had to choose between this $40 MAC or this $8, $9 She Glam, I'm going with She Glam. But you ain't hear that from me though. Now, as far as the wear is fine. Don't get me wrong. One thing I will say, a really positive thing I will say, that it doesn't make you oily. As much as I really enjoy the She Glam foundation or my Too Faced Born This Way foundation, both of those foundations does have a very oily or glowy effect on me, and I could end up looking really, really greasy. 5-6 hours in, this didn't leave me greasy. Shout out to Mac for that. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed creating it.
It was a lot. It was almost a disaster. It almost didn't happen. Okay? But I still do it.
And I persevered. You know, I had to wash my face and restart again. That wasn't fun. Come on, wig. You know, when you wear a wig like this, you have to answer with your head. When some women, when they get married or when they get engaged and they have on a ring, and they're just like, girl, when you have on a wig like this, you have to use your head. Girl, no, he didn't. Yes. I literally have nowhere to go. As soon as I'm done with this, I'm just going to wash this all off, take a shower, and sit on the couch and watch Netflix. That's depressing. Now, but for real, I really need y'all to stop lying to people. This foundation smells. It stinks. It smells like paint. Like bare paint and primer. It does. Why y'all lying to people? Asking for a friend. Thank you so much for tuning into this channel. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And before you leave, watch another video. Okay? Cool. It's a few. It's not much. It's not much, but it's something. You can watch it. Okay?
Call me to your crib and I'll slide.